I really appreciate this movement for what it is, an excellent piece of engineering. Hello and welcome! Today I am the first in the world who has the honor to present you this. It is the IWC Pilot's Watch Chronograph 41, and I think this could be one of the greatest introductions of the year. IWC has been on a roll lately, and this one stands out to me as one of their most tasteful creations. But first, for once, let's start with the price, 7,750 euros. That's quite a good price if you look at this watch. It is an automatic chronograph with great pedigree. And just as important, it feels a lot more expensive than it actually is. And that has a lot to do with the matte bronze case and those gilded gold colored hands. But there's more to it. First of all, its size. This is not a new size for the Pilot, but it's definitely worth mentioning. IWC says it's 41 millimeters, but according to my measurements, the bronze case has a diameter of 41.4 millimeters. It also measures 14.5 millimeters in thickness and 15 millimeters lug to lug, all of which I think are excellent proportions for a watch, although it might be a bit thick. And if we dive deeper into the detailing, I think this is really where IWC hits all the right spots. The day-date window has a very cool brown-greenish color which resonates with the bronze and the hour markers. The glass is just perfectly domed, something I really love about IWC watches, and it has a slightly bluish anti-reflective coating which corresponds beautifully with a matte dark blue dial. It also has a screw-down crown made of bronze and an edgy red small second hand at 6 o'clock. On the wrist it feels absolutely fantastic, modern and still with a great heritage at the same time. And turning the watch around gave me a very pleasant surprise as well. Taking inside the bronze case is the calibre 69385, which is developed and produced in-house by IWC. Now there's still some debate on the provenance of this movement, as it's very far based on the architecture of the Valjoux 7750 movement, but if you look at what IWC did to it, it's fair to say it's very much an IWC caliber and definitely a great piece of engineering. It has a column wheel clutch, a pelaton winding system and overall better finishing. So yeah, I really appreciate this movement for what it is, an excellent piece of engineering. And I think IWC deserves much more credit than they get by some people in the online communities. But does the watch have any downsides? Maybe. First of all, bronze is quite particular. It ages unpredictable and sometimes in quite unluxurious ways. This is something you really should take into account. And it smells a bit funny, a bit like old iron. So I really hope you're enjoying this video, and if you do, please do like and subscribe. Now, back to the watch. Then there's the strap. I know these interchangeable straps are very fashionable, but it just feels a bit flimsy to me. Although I do love the color, I would just change it directly for a more solid one. But that's just an opinion. And talking about opinions, it might be now time to put it in front of the big opinionated machine to really test it in the face of evil. Is this watch cock? Or is it cool? Wow! I think this is the coolest watch we've had so far. Remember, the previous one was actually pretty cocky. But this one, I think the Coca-Cola meter is in a good mood today. And indeed, the IWC Chrono really offers quite a lot of very cool looks and character for a good price. But the aspect that gives this watch just a bit more is that great new size and bronze blue combination, which is just cooler than the blue that's already out there. On the wrist it feels sturdy and masculine without being garish at all. It is restrained, its design works perfectly well in nearly every occasion, and its pedigree is just excellent. And to my honest opinion, this watch would work perfectly in a city lifestyle, combining work with binges at the bar and straight back to work. Now, if you're going to roll up your sleeves, this is definitely the watch you want to see surface from underneath. Period. If you did like that video, please do like, subscribe and look at all my other videos because there's a lot more.